Hey everybody, and welcome back to Dudes Brunch, your late night morning talk show. I'm your host Taylor Olmstead, and with me is my good buddy Tyler Reed. Since we're not watching the Oscars, Tyler, what's your Oscar pick this year?
You know, Taylor, I thought really long and hard about this one. I mean, I just gotta go with, I think the Naruto hentai definitely is gonna win the best screenplay. It's just so good. I think that they really are pushing the boundaries of the medium, and I think that it's got to win over the B movie, right?
I mean, you're not wrong there. And of course, my mentor and life coach, Sean Evans, is here. Sean, who do you think's going to win tonight?
I think that the runaway winner for Best Documentary this year will be The Pit of Justice, the Harambe story.
Hashtag dicks out. I think that sets the bar pretty well for return listeners.
Pit of Justice 2, Fiona Strikes Back. Oh, God.
Did I say Pit of Justice or Pit of Injustice?
Pit of Justice.
Pit of Justice.
That's the best part. Well, I'm your host, Taylor Olmstead, and my pick for Best Song from a Motion Picture goes to the Nutshack theme. I just think it was a really charming piece of music that really elevated the way we think about music in the visual medium. All right, kids, let's dive into some follow-up real quick.
What the fuck is Nutshack, Taylor?
What the fuck is Nutshack? Obviously, you're not cultured enough. We'll put some links in the show notes to the Nutshack meme, which is basically like every other blank, but every time they blank, it's blank meme. So you take the theme song from the animated TV show The Nutshack, and every time they say Nutshack, you restart the theme song, and that's basically the meme. You're welcome. I'm glad I had to spell that out for you.
This is a very strange intro.
It sure is, buddy. In other follow-up, this week, Marco Arment of Accidental Tech Podcast and a bunch of other shows released a new version of his podcast app, Overcast. I'm telling you this because if you don't use Overcast and you're using the podcast app on your iPhone, get your life together and go download Overcast. It's free and it's way better.
Nutshack intro terrifies me, Taylor.
It's really bad.
I mean, I guess in super far out, like, I mean, does any Cincinnati Zoo news count as follow-up for that one time we talked about Harambe?
Well,
yeah, why not?
Sure, why not? Yeah.
Well, I mean, I don't know. I feel like Fiona the baby hippo, I feel like deserves her own topic, but I mean, I posted about this in the subreddit.
Ooh, wink, wink, future follow-up.
r/Dudes Brunch. Baby hippo was born prematurely. Name's Fiona. She's wonderful, and so like the Cincinnati Zoo's just been posting these videos and these pictures of her just almost every day, and people have just fallen in love. There's Fiona mania. Team Fiona. And only now it's like it's had this slow build up, and only now have the profiteers started to like really capitalize on it, that people are starting to make t-shirts and stuff for it. I'm like, please don't ruin this sweet baby hippo. Please save your lust for money for 1 minute. Just let us enjoy this stupid hippo.
CincyShirts liked my tweet when I asked them if they were going to make a Mad Hatter hat or Mad Hatter shirt. So could start here. Could have started a revolution.
I mean, that's like some deep, dark depths follow-up right there. Pour one out for the Mad Hatter.
Yeah,
Well, they eat that up. They're like, boy, the Cincinnati Royals for sure were a team, weren't they?
What about the Cincinnati Jazz? Remember those guys?
This has been regional news that nobody cares about because this is a podcast. In other follow-up, we have a subreddit now. If you have ideas for shit we can talk about on this podcast, you can submit it to r/dudesbrunch and we'll go look at it and maybe talk about it on the show. You should come there, though, because right now it's just me and Tyler, and it's really lonely.
It's pretty much a circle trick. And you know what? I expect no less.
I just want to point out that the subreddit has been open for, like 3 days? 2 days. And Sean still hasn't even looked at it. That's right, podcast listeners. Angrily tweet at Sean for not reading your subreddit posts. You wonder why your topics don't get on the show? Why we don't talk about the things that you love? It's all Sean's fault. Tweet at Sean at sevans8910.
I'm a taste maker, not a tweet reader. Just saying.
It's late, and I'm awake. staring at the wall, open up my window, and fall out and fall into outer space because it's time to talk about the shooting stars meme. Tyler, can you explain what this thing is?
Can I explain it? Yeah. Can I do it well? Oh, we'll see. Okay, so this meme came to me from my friend John, who is a self-described meme lord. And so he just posted like a billion of these throughout the week. And so I was like, all right, what the hell is going on here? Why is this happening? And so the shooting star meme basically boils down to someone in some sort of visual medium, whether it be animated, real or cartoon, and then they take a fall. And as they're about to fall, some music starts to play, Shooting Stars by Bag Raiders, in which this person then goes into some sort of alternate dimension for an undisclosed amount of time, in which they could sometimes multiply, turn into a tesseract, I think is what, and generally maybe even explode. And so that's pretty much the basis of the meme. And so really what I wanted to do is I provided like a bunch as reference for everybody to take a look at, and I wanted just a general feeling, just the first gut, like knee-jerk reaction to this meme.
My knee-jerk reaction to this meme is this song is so damn catchy. It has been in my head for the past like 3 hours as I've been watching these videos to prepare for the show, and even right now it's just in my head and I'm like humming it in my brain while I'm talking to you. It's so catchy.
It's not catchier than Genghis Khan, first of all, so I have to disagree about that one.
Whew.
But
well, I mean, that bagger, you can't.
I will agree
but
with
that
you
said, how I really wasn't sure what was going on with this meme, because on Facebook all week I just kept seeing people posting this stuff on other people's walls, like, just post this and don't say anything. And I was just like, why is this like a fail video and then someone like falls into space? I really had no idea what was going on until literally like 10 minutes ago when I was watching all these, and I was like, oh, I get it now. I finally understand this meme. Not of my own choosing, but thanks to this show, keeping me meme-formed.
So I would say, well, I saw it on Facebook. Taylor, did you see it on Facebook?
I saw it when you sent it to me, so I hadn't seen this on Facebook or Twitter or anywhere this week.
Gotcha. And so Sean saw it on Facebook. So I would definitely say this is most popular on Facebook.
Yeah,
and
it seems like a Facebook meme.
Right, and it's always tagged, like, in the stupid world where we live in, where people have to, like, take a screen cap of the video and then, like, throw, like, text over it so they can claim it as theirs. And it's always, like, tag a friend! And then they, like, have some stupid commentary over it.
Yeah, that shit makes me mad, and there's a whole lot of that going on with this video. And then the YouTube versions of all of these memes are just like the tag a friend part cut out, and then like just kind of a square video in the center of the screen, and that's like it. And I'm like, guys, I understand this is like normie Facebook meme, but I guess it's not really that normie, but like it's a Facebook meme and you're moving it to YouTube and that's hard or whatever, but still, come on.
Normie Facebook.
Which is some sort of like weird like abomination where it's like someone probably uploaded it to YouTube, someone put it on Facebook, then they took it back probably onto YouTube and like a camera, like an iPhone like view, and you're like, wait, well, please stop, please.
Yeah, It's like multiple levels of freebooting. So the thing that gets me about this meme, and it's partially that, like the weird way the videos are cropped, but it's a video meme. And video memes are really hard. And this one is even harder than most video memes that I've seen. So what happens on the back end is basically right when the person starts to fall, the person making the meme has to edit out or mask out or rotoscope out the background from behind the person falling. And then they usually only do that for like 20 or 30 frames and just repeat those 20 or 30 frames over and over with changing backgrounds of space behind it. But even then, like, that's a fairly skilled video editor that does that. And some of them are better looking than others, but you can really tell, like, a few of these, somebody put a lot of time into masking out the original video.
Oh, yeah, for sure. I would definitely say that the ones that feature real people, I would say, are a little more impressive because it feels like maybe like some of the SpongeBob ones I've seen, which is Unfortunately, not as exciting. I'm like, whatever, those are fine. I think the best part is the one where they take the people or the animals and they just kind of start to like twist and like contort their bodies into these strange shape. I don't know what you want to call them.
I never realized how much stuff falls into other stuff.
And that people consistently are like always videotaping them and then find them hilarious. And then it's also viral on the internet. Like, I'm like, I vaguely remember all of these videos, all these clips.
So that plays into a topic from this week's episode of Reply All. Since, we always have to make a reference to Reply All on this podcast. They did a feature on Q, the founder of Worldstar Hip Hop. A lot of these are videos that you would see on Worldstar. And so it's kind of cool to like relive some of those classic Worldstar videos through this meme.
I want to see an Inception one.
Oh, that would be awesome.
You could do like all these different layers of...
You used to have like Leo like falling up and sideways and down and like...
That's what I mean. It's just like the wake up from a dream sequence where like everyone's falling and they wake up from this one. Like it ends how they all end in a particular way. And then it's just like you find out that it's actually like another one. And then it finds out it's another one like through the layers of the dream. Just keep doing that. Has anyone done this yet? Will somebody type
I've never seen that movie. I've never seen Inception.
That's all right.
Burn me alive at the stake.
There's no problem with that. It's fine. There's lots of movies out there.
That's true, but I feel like it's such a culturally relevant movie. I mean, even today, I feel like people reference it all the time. Like, it's a movie you should see. I mean, there's part where it's like, I didn't have to see The Sixth Sense because, listen, I get it. I see dead people. That guy's been dead the whole time. Is that also the movie where there was the dancing baby in it?
That was the TV show Ally McBeal from the 90s. But more importantly, I did find the Inception meme as a Shooting Stars meme.
Ooh.
I like when people have already thought of stuff that I want to see.
Oh, yeah.
Because then I think, like, oh, this is good. Like, I'm not that original, so this just reaffirms that I'm not. Oh, there we go. All right. Now, this is...
pretty good. I would have liked a little more. I would have liked a little more action. Like a little more of a jiffing of the fall.
Yeah,
But,
you could have made it really, really long.
Yeah, I
I just
definitely
had
said
every single fall in the movie.
only 23 seconds. They're usually about a minute, I think. It's probably.
So I'm looking at an article here from Select All, which is the internet column from NY Mag. And they're saying Shooting Stars is the first big post-Vine video meme. How do you guys feel about that? Do you think, like, this is... I mean, this feels like something that would have come off of Vine. Like, do you think video memes are going to outlive Vine, or is this just, like, a residual holdover?
Yeah, I mean, I think they'll outlive Vine. I don't know. That's kind of like a crap answer. It's not full of any comedy or humor, but I was trying to think of a...
Is this the first video meme post Vine? I mean, yeah, great. Is it? You're right. I feel like there has been a distinct lack of lack of platform for video content to be shared in a healthy manner. Like, obviously, Facebook is good for like virality, but it's not good for like crediting people. Like, really helping with like attribution of people.
Yeah, whereas the Revine was a huge deal when it came to this kind of meme content.
So, for example, if you're familiar, there's a guy that used to be very popular on Vine called ProZD, and he did a lot of just sort of funny, like almost video game related vines. And so he's just kind of just done the same thing, but just slapped them onto YouTube. And it's like, it doesn't have the same effect because they're like 5-second videos, and you want to watch them over and over again, but YouTube doesn't really like.
This platform's not conducive to doing that.
And it's like then it just stops. But like half the fun of like, and especially if you have autoplay on like I do, and then you're like, well, I wanted to watch that again, but.
I think you're onto something there, Tyler, though, because part of the memeability of Vine is that the videos would loop. Mm-hmm. And so you watch this person fall and the song starts and then it's over. And then you watch it again and it's funnier the second time.
Yeah.
I think people are getting around that with this meme where they just make the psychedelic falling part really long, like 40 seconds to a minute long. And so it's like, do you get the joke? Do you get the joke? This is a joke. Do you get the joke? Do you get the joke? For like 30 seconds.
But to be fair, it's really good.
It is really good.
I'm like not upset.
Right, but I don't think these videos, obviously they wouldn't be as long, but I think that the music part of it would be the very end if it was on Vine. Does that make sense?
Do you remember the first video meme that you saw?
Was it peanut butter jelly time?
That could be it. Seriously, though.
Yeah, I mean, if you count like Peanut Butter Jelly Time or like Numa Guy, I really remember Numa Guy. But in terms of like memes that the concept can be applied to other things, so like Numa Guy is just kind of there and he does his little dance and it's fine. But in terms of a video meme that you can put into like a famous movie or TV show, the first one that I remember was probably the what you say meme from that SNL sketch where they just make the characters shoot each other to that song. Also, I don't think it counts as a video meme, but we all got really into like ridiculous depictions of violence over top of that song California that was used as the theme song to the OC. I guess you could call that a video meme.
Because I was just thinking, like, when I was watching this and when we were talking about Vine, it kind of resonated with me a little bit more that, like, now that Vine's gone, these video memes, they're going to have to, they're like searching out a new format to keep that going. Because when you looked at your actual, like, illustrated meme, you can just keep looking at it, right? Or you can just redo it. And it's like, it's kind of easy. But the video one, now that you have frames, it's a whole different beast.
Yeah, it's a lot harder.
Right.
I definitely feel like, I mean, I guess Vine shut down because, why did Vine shut down again? Was it just because they weren't actually making money like most social media platforms?
They weren't making money and they were owned by Twitter, who is also not making money.
Oh, right, of course.
Right. Exactly.
Yeah, but it was such an essential medium that I feel like it's sad that it went the way that it did because I feel like I don't know what was going to replace it. Like if YouTube today was like, we're going to add GIF functionality. You can just take your video, you can just have it replay over and over again, like kind of like a Vine ability. I feel like that would skyrocket YouTube, as if YouTube isn't already popular enough.
Well, I think a lot of them moved to Instagram video.
It's Snapchat, but then that's
and Snapchat, but I
those
think
things
right, and that's why I think it's mostly Instagram video. Like big accounts like Fuck Jerry are on Instagram video now instead of on, and of course they all have Facebooks too, but still.
Sorry, I'm watching a cartoon Snoopy holding a gun up to a group of teenagers.
Oh, are you watching that clip from The Simpsons?
See, I think that might actually be the first video meme.
California, here we come, right back where we started from. Because the whole thing is, like, you don't expect it. Like, the first time I were watching this, I was like, oh my God, they're having... And then he has a gun, and he's, like, holding them up at the ATM. And, like...
Now, that's actually the internet garbage right there. I think we're ready for that quintessential part of every topic here at dudesbrunch.com. Which one's your favorite? Which Shooting Stars meme is your favorite?
We alluded to this last week or I guess it was 2 weeks ago, with another great video meme, the punched in the face to music meme, where the neo-Nazi gets punched to various songs. And I think that the Donald Trump gets tackled one is equally hilarious because it's just so abruptly violent that I'm like, yeah, okay.
I mean, I think it's also just because you can't actually make that shit up. That's that thing that happened. It's like, that's perfect. It's the perfect situation. And there's just such like good sound bites and just clips of things happening. And I think the person did a really good job of like incorporating a bunch of different stuff. Like he's going through space and there's like talking about the emails and it's like, there's some really good editing going on.
My runner-up is the head-bobbing Mario 64 one, where he head-bobs his way out of your N64 and across the country and into space. See, it's got that real, like, BrodyQuest vibe that I miss. Do you guys remember BrodyQuest?
No.
That's
What are
another.
you talking about?
That's another classic video meme, also by Neil Cesariga, creator of Mouse Sounds. BrodyQuest is so big, you can download the song from it for, I think it's Guitar Hero. It's either Guitar Hero or Rock Band.
Wait, so before I do a spoiler alert, Sean's going to ask a really dumb question about BrodyQuest. Is BrodyQuest just 4 minutes of Adrian Brody just in a blazer just dancing?
He's got some little stars.
It escalates, but basically, yeah.
It does escalate.
The world of memes is just above me, I guess, now.
Oh, don't say that, Sean. There's a meme for everyone. Every shape and every size.
And everyone's already memeing BrodyQuest. There's like DoggyQuest and...
Oh, no.
Maybe that's it. Maybe BrodyQuest is the original video meme.
When was it made?
2010.
Apparently.
That could be a whole episode. Finding the original video meme.
We have to
I
go
think
deeper.
that's what this is, Sean. I think that's this episode.
I don't know if there's... How would you look it up? How would you
How would you look up what?
First video meme.
Yeah.
Just type into that old Googler. Time to boot it up. I like how the first video meme, literally the first article shows up on the Googler. It says, Shooting Stars is the first big post-Vine video meme, just like Taylor said. It's almost like you read the article.
I know, right?
So we're talking about our favorite one, right?
Yeah, we were talking about our favorite Shooting Stars memes before I threw it all the way back to BrodyQuest.
Great. Well, I like the one with the corgi dog jumping into the ocean because it gets really pretty psychedelic. It involves a lot of the multiplying of the character in question. And then secondary nomination for the one with Emperor Palpatine because I think it does a good use of Star Wars backgrounds.
I'm gonna have to agree with Tyler. I thought the corgi meme was good because it had a good ending. A little corgi splashing into a lake.
Into a nuclear holocaust. Right?
And to be honest, it kind of got me because I was watching it and I was thinking like, you see this little corgi jump into space and it's like moving in its little corgi way, and you're really thinking like, I really thought like, man, this corgi probably got like a good jump, and like it literally just fell into the water. It had me going. I was like really invested in the flight of this corgi. Not at all.
I think that's what makes the best Shooting Stars meme is when they cut it just right so it looks like the person is really flying or really jumping far. Mm-hmm. And then when they go back to the original video at the end, they just like splat onto the ground. The guy jumping off the diving board into an empty pool is a really good example of that.
Oh, jeez. I gotta find it again. There's so many. It just is never ending. Is this actually gonna do it? I don't know if this is actually it. Oh. No, that's just a guy diving into a pool. A regular pool of water. It didn't have shooting stars.
That's the new meme. It's getting somebody who thinks they're gonna watch a Shooting Stars meme, and it's not. It's just people doing regular things. I can't believe I'm so excited about memes. I can almost count on like every 2 weeks coming on this show and knowing that we're gonna have a fresh meme to talk about. And in like 5 years, when our parents are seeing these memes, they're gonna be able to look back on this when we'll be like explaining it to them. It's like when a parent writes to their future child a letter and they like seal it away for 18 years, and then the child opens it up after the parent has passed away or something. This is our gift to them. This is very sweet of us. I'm proud of us.
It's like a time capsule, but
it
for
is
shitty internet content.
A meme capsule, if you will.
That's a Taylor. It's too spicy. Calm down.
So this week in Internet Garbage, we're going to do something just a little bit different. We're going to do a spin-off segment called This Week in BuzzFeed Garbage, where each of us shares a ridiculous, trashy BuzzFeed article. I'm going to go first. I found this week 17 truths only people obsessed with Costco food samples will understand. If you haven't seen this wondrous piece of journalism, it's exactly what it sounds like. It's a list of 17 things that you'll only understand if you're obsessed with Costco food samples. Such as, you're always willing to brave the epic crowds. because your passion for food samples conquers all. Walking through the aisles is like walking through the best buffet in town, because you know no dinner tastes better than a free dinner. Especially when the dinner is something fancy you never knew existed. You're in your happy place every time you hear the words, "Would you like a free sample?" And you get the sweats when you see just one sample left. Only the first 7 of 17 truths that only people obsessed with Costco food samples will understand. Do you guys, how do you feel about this? Are you on the Costco train?
I've literally never been to a Costco before. Does that...
Sam's Club is the same thing as Costco, if that helps.
But I mean, if you're saying, hey, do you go to X grocery store and get excited about free samples? Yeah, I guess, yeah.
Yes.
I guess.
Like, I actually choose to go to Trader Joe's on Sunday because I know that they will have samples. Trader Joe's usually has samples. They have a whole station devoted to samples at most of their stores. But, you know, you can always go into a World Market, too, and you know there's going to be free coffee all the way in the back of the store. Granted, you have to go through at least 15 cultures that have been misappropriated to get there, but it's there.
I just love that someone felt the need to write this article. Like, we all know that samples are good. That should be the end of the article. Samples are good. Done. It's more of a tweet than an article, really.
I think the moral of the story was number 17. Not all heroes wear capes. That's the truth.
And it's just a picture of the sample ladies? Yeah.
Yep.
That's real. All right, Sean, what do you got for us?
Okay, so my article is a quiz. It's pick a Disney princess and we'll reveal your spirit animal.
It's a 1-question quiz, really?
Yeah. You either pass or you fail. Taylor, go first.
Okay, I'm gonna pick... I guess I'll pick Moana.
Why?
I have never seen Moana, but I wanted to, and I didn't get to see it while it was in theaters, so that's why. Which means my spirit animal is a dolphin. I'm extremely bright and seek to solve problems wherever I find them. I am a spirited individual, but I rely heavily on my family for their support and wisdom.
Tyler, who's your favorite Disney princess and why?
Well, it's I feel like if I'm just looking at these JPEGs here, I'm kind of like, I like Mulan because she breaks the mold, and that she like kills people or something. So I want to choose Mulan, but I like Belle as a classical princess because she gets a bone down on a giant monster. So I think I'll go with Belle. Great, I got.
Can we back up? What the fuck did you just say?
I
about Beauty and the Beast.
Bone down a giant monster. I don't really.
Belle gets the bone down on a giant monster.
I am seriously questioning your reading of that movie.
No, Taylor, there's casual acquaintances. What? What do you...
What's your spirit animal, you sick pervert?
You got Collie. You're intelligent, friendly, and loyal, but you retain a strong sense of independence. No matter where your adventures take you, you always find your way back.
Sure. Whatever.
Alternatively, I picked Mulan. I would have gotten a fox, and that's definitely not me. So glad I didn't pick that one.
You can't pick your spirit animal. The spirit animal picks you.
You're right. I'm a dog, and that's fine.
So I'm gonna pick Pocahontas because I like her message about being one with the world around you. Thanks, Pocahontas. And you can paint with them. And my spirit animal is, you got Eagle. You're a free spirit who goes wherever the wind takes you. You're wise beyond your years, and you have a tendency to chase your dreams.
Tenacity.
You read whatever you want, you stupid dog.
Oh, no.
I follow my dreams, and my dream said tendency.
Your dream is a lie, Sean. Tyler, did you find a BuzzFeed article?
So we're kind of doing a coin flip here and decide which one we want to do. It's another quiz. Build a bowl of FroYo, and we'll tell you if you're an introvert or an extrovert. Or do you know how to pronounce these common words?
Nope, not that one.
Definitely the FroYo.
Okay, cool. All right, so should we pick this together, or do we want to do this?
I mean, obviously, we're all going to choose our own bowl of FroYo.
All right.
I'm not sharing FroYo with you, Tyler.
Well, that right there probably reveals something about your FroYo habits, so...
I just want it all for myself. Who wants to share a bowl of FroYo? No, you want at least one, if not 2 whole bowls of FroYo to yourself, because that shit is delicious.
You can only pick one flavor. Wrong.
Well, that's just That's patently wrong.
Choose another flavor. Oh,
Way to go, dumbass. Way to jump to conclusions.
Hey, to continue to read, you're right. I got fucking slammed.
Oh my god, I am human garbage. Can we talk about what we put in before it tells us what we are?
Oh,
I mean,
absolutely.
honestly.
Okay.
All right, so I said a large bowl of FroYo because fucking obviously. And so my first flavor was mint, and my second flavor was chocolate, or was cookies and cream. Sorry, not chocolate. And then my first topping, which was all the healthy ones, was no thanks, because fuck that shit.
What the fuck?
And then I picked some Oreos and some chocolate mints and some chocolate sauce, because I'm just all in on the chocolate today, apparently. Which gave me Extrovert and a gif of Corey from That's So Raven saying, "I've got on my eating pants."
For me, I picked small because I want to be able to eat it all and I don't want to waste my FroYo is expensive. My first flavor was strawberry and my second flavor was coffee. I didn't have any healthy toppings and I picked a double serving of gummy bears on top.
Nice.
I got Introvert and I also got a gif of Corey that says, "I've got my eating pants."
I think that's just the gif you always get, but it's a great gif.
All right, everybody, pick your size. Boy, I'm a glutton, so you better believe I got a large. And I picked first peanut butter. Important. Gotta have that base. Followed up with chocolate. I got some bananas because I love bananas. One of my favorite fruits.
You just made yourself a sundae, you loser.
Yeah.
Then I have peanut butter cups and then brownie bites and then no drizzle.
And you got?
I'm also an introvert. Whoa, hold on.
What is the logic behind this?
Hold on. Now we have to figure out how do we get. All right, let's workshop.
Okay,
this, right?
okay, listen. No, we can't do this because this person, Abby Zinman, Cat Power 5, which arguably means on BuzzFeed that she is the unquestioned master.
Does the cat power rating only go up to 5?
Yes.
Also, is the singer Cat Power upset by this appropriation of her name? I think that's the real question here.
I don't know.
But no, I mean, we can't question the Zinman.
She couldn't get 5 cats if she didn't do something right early. Build a Disney ride that will tell you your age and relationship status. Oh my god.
Oh my god, I can't do it. God, I have to get an extrovert. I have to crack this code.
It's not worth it, Tyler. Just move on.
No,
hold on,
not how this works. All right, I gotta get coffee and mint. No strawberry. Coffee and strawberry. That sounds no. Hold on, maybe I need some fruit. No, not vanilla. That's too boring. Cookies and cream and strawberry. And what's gonna be the worst fruit? What's gonna be the stupidest fruit we can get? What's an extrovert fruit? Blueberries? Raspberries?
Raspberries.
Never eat raspberries. Then topping, sprinkles, and then like M&Ms, and then a drizzle. Whipped cream. God, I can't do it.
I'm gonna do a large double chocolate, strawberries, M&Ms, and sprinkles, and I'm gonna do chocolate sauce. Extrovert. There you go. God, you're just a loser. You can't get your life figured out, loser.
That's really what it is. The BuzzFeed gods have decided that Tyler isn't one of us.
All right. Well, so unsurprisingly, a large vanilla with literally no toppings also got me an introvert.
Yeah, no shit, you house cat.
Even when you try to be extroverted, you can't do it.
Oh no! I am a house cat. Oh.
Alright, it's time to round the show out like we always do, with a round of shameless plugs from everybody on the panel. We're going to start with Tyler Reed. Tyler, if people want to question your FroYo life choices, where can they do that?
Hey everybody! You can find my design work at TylerDReed.com. I'm getting ready to upload some of my shirts that I got printed out. So hopefully you'll be seeing some changes there soon. Otherwise, on the socials, you can find me as TDR Design on Instagram and Twitter. Kind of had to hit a snag with the daily drawings, but I'm trying to ramp it back up. So hopefully you can all join me and give me any recommendations you may have.
And go buy some of Tyler's new shirts on Threadless because they're badass.
That's right. TDRdesign.threadless.com.
Sean, if people want to discuss their spirit animal with you, where can they do that?
Oh, please do. They can find me on Twitter at sevans8910. That's SEVANS 8910. You can also I've been trying to have a bigger tweet game lately too.
And it's working. Your Twitter is on point.
Because I mean talking to at dog rates.
It really inspired you, didn't it?
Yeah, it did. It really changed me. I was like, you know what? I could use this as a place to try out most of my bad jokes instead of on Sarah. She's been very grateful. I'm
sure it's really helping your relationship. Well, if you know of any really good free samples, please tell me about them. I'm on Twitter at TC Olmstead, and that's also my handle on Instagram if you want to follow me there. Other than that, thank you for listening. If you are new to the show, you can follow us on Facebook. We are Dudes Brunch Podcast on there, and you can follow us on Twitter at Dudes Brunch. Thanks, everybody, and we will see you next week with more Dudes Brunch.
Hold on.
You ruined the
bit. Cat bagpipe, shut up. Do you hear that?
No.
Okay. She's like sitting at Sarah's feet going, "Ah!"